Welcome back, YouTube. Titan Fragrance Reviews, bringing you a top 10 date night fragrance list for more the winter and fall time. Now, when we say date night or things like that, obviously you don't want something that's just going to be socking someone in the face. In my opinion, if it's something that's going to just blast out so much that it's just choke someone out, or it just becomes a little too much. In my opinion, that's not what I believe a date night fragrance should be. It should be something that as they get a whiff of it, they want to draw in closer. You want to build memories, stuff that they'll remember you by and set, and something that they want to have more of, hopefully. So what I did is I got through a lot of the fragrances that I feel are more nighttime, wintertime. I actually got my wife to blind rate these. I sprayed them all down, handed them out. It was kind of like a which one do you pick? Which one do you pick? And we fiddled it down. We funneled it down to the good ones, the better ones, the great ones, and the ties. We just did a tiebreaker on smelling them again. And this is completely blind. She was not aware of what was going on. And so I'm gonna run through these for conservation of time. I'm going to run through them, brief synopsis. I'll do individual, or you probably have seen many individual, but if you like one in particular, I can definitely do an individual review on that. But I'm going to start with one honorable mention, and then I'm going to blast through the list, and that way it gives you some ideas if you're looking at what you might want to put on or what you might want to purchase out to your rotation. Now, that being said, some of these are definitely going to work any time. You've probably seen them on other of my lists. They're just that good. First honorable mention is this cat right here by Sensual Obsessions. This is the Andy Warhol, the plum in this, and just the overall. It's a very addicting smell. I must admit, it just, you spray it on and you want to just smell it and keep, the wafts of it just keep hitting you, and you're like, wow, you become addicted yourself to it. So this is just an honorable mention in the category, but you'll see some very good hitters in here, okay? Number 10, Coach Platinum. It is definitely a gorgeous, nice scent. I actually got this one as a compliment to the original, which this one is a little more depth. Definitely, I think is made more for the fall and winter time, and it's just an all-around great smelling scent. She's going to really draw into it. This definitely has that vanilla and cardamom sensuality to it, so it's definitely a great hitter right there. Something that will definitely draw some attention towards you, suck them in, and want them to be closer. So number 10, Coach Platinum. One of my favorites right here, Jazz Club. Now the replica line, this is like By the Fireplace, and these are just really great. They perform great. This is a boozy, slightly semi-sweet fragrance, supposed to replicate the smells of a jazz club, and cigars, and how you would imagine that atmosphere to be. But it's just a really great fragrance. Like I said, semi-sweet, so they'll catch wafts of it. It projects pretty well. Great for the cold. It's going to definitely draw them in and really set you apart from just the traditional, all the other fragrances that are out in the game right now. But as a date night fragrance, or just going out fragrance, it's a definite great one. Number 9, Azzaro Wanted by Night. The Wanted, the first one is definitely sweet. It's definitely something, and with the Wanted by Night, it's just so good. It darkened it up a little bit, and I'm telling you, this thing just has some claws that want to draw people in. It just has such a great smell. Slightly sweet, performs great off my skin. It's going to be a great performer for you. She's going to want to get closer to you. Definitely a must in the rotation. So for number 8, Azzaro Wanted by Night. Armani Code Profumo. This added some like a coffee note or tonka, and it's sweet, yet that Armani Code DNA many of y'all have worn in the past, This is probably, between this and Absolute, are probably some of the best offers. But this one, I don't know. It's just very, very addicting. It's not overly sweet. It's a little darker. She's gonna, they're gonna want to get closer and smell this. It's just a phenomenal, phenomenal scent. The DNA is time is proven, so you'll definitely get some great responses with this one right here. So Armani code Profumo. That would have been number 7. Number 6, Armani Stronger With You. Now this is definitely wintertime. So it's sweet. It pushes. It's just, I think, holiday. It's one of those holiday in a bottles kind of deal. This is definitely this time of year. The sweetness in there is just gonna draw them in. It's just a very great performing juice. It smells amazing, mass appealing. It's gonna definitely be something that they're gonna want to just get some more of, and just a phenomenal juice. It's just so good. I'm telling you, if you get a chance, you can go by a department store, go Sephora, all those places. You can get a little sample. They make samples for you for free. So do yourself a favor. Go get a whiff of this. You cannot go wrong. Beautiful scent. Number 6. Now my top 5. Burberry London. Again, you'll hear them all say it. I mean, the flannel should give it away. It's fresh. It is definitely something that, yes, it gives you the feel of a Christmas setting. The slight woodsiness of it, I guess, or greenness of it, and maybe some type of fur or something like that. It comes across so good, so clean. Would definitely be something that you can build some great memories as you all go out in this winter time, in the cold, and definitely is a warming scent. It is cream, semi-green, clean, but it definitely is gonna be one of those that's draw you in kind of fragrance, and that's what all these are designed to do. I mean, in my opinion, they really work really well for that. But Burberry London, rave about this all the time. Casino Elixir. I mean, you taking the 2 power juggernauts, Baccarat Rouge 540, take a Ventus, mash them up. This is an extrait de parfum concentration, super concentrated, gonna last, project, and perform. Oh, so good. It has the sweetness of both, the pineapple-y, the caramel sugar kind of deal of Baccarat Rouge, but just that's what Dua does with these hybrids, is they take basically the best parts of each fragrance, mash them up together, and you create something like this. And boy, I mean, it garners compliments. It's just very, very good. Unfortunately, these, you got to go to the Dua website. You got to kind of, I guess, blind buy them in a sense, unless you know someone that has some or whatever. But just a gorgeous, great performing scent. Casino Elixir, number 4. Can't go wrong. Of course, y'all seen this one a lot. Dolce Gabbana, the One EDP, number 3. This thing, tobacco, just the scent itself. When it says the One, you kind of think, oh well, but yeah, it can be the one that you take, and just so good. It's just almost the perfect dating fragrance, because it's not overpowering. It's not going to be super loud. It's going to sit closer to the skin, and it's gonna work. And again, for performance, I'm not these guys that need 8 hours on a date. A date is probably around 4-5 hours if it's an evening kind of date. Anything else, you're probably doing something different than doing a one-on-one kind of situation, but it's going to last the time it needs to. It's going to do the job that it needs to get done. Dolce & Gabbana, the One. La Nuit de l'Homme, L'Intense. This sweetens it up. Still has that slight powderiness with that cardamom and so forth of the La Nuit, the original. But the sweetened up version of this, which it did, just makes it that much more that kind of a scent. La Nuit de l'Homme is probably the infamous with an awesome date night scent. But I believe that this take on it, this has really just stepped it up a notch in the sense it makes it even more inviting. It's not as the original, in my opinion, is quite powdery and maybe a little harder to pull for some people, or may be a little challenging for those that haven't gotten into scents that are as powdery. But this kind of draws that powderiness down and just amps up some sweetness. And it's just one of those that is going to be the, oh wow, great. And of course, number one, Paco Rabanne 1 Million Lucky. She loves this. Number one in everything I write out of all the ones I have. So put your nose on this. It takes the 1 million DNA and kind of the hazelnut and the plum, just change it, you know, into it. It almost could stand on its own, in my opinion. It's just that good. So I would definitely say 1 Million Lucky is going to top the charts for us over here. Again, give me some feedback. Tell me if you've smelled any of these fragrances. If you want some more individual reviews on this, at the same time, if you would, I know I got to thank all the ones supporting my channel already. Those who haven't, give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Just let me know what I can do to improve and what y'all are looking for. Again, y'all have a blessed day.